our guest provided some testimony, and we're going to play that now. Are you ready to watch yourself? Have you gone online to watch it yet?
I watched it.
And how was it watching yourself speak?
It's a little hard, but, it's emotional.
All right. Here is Salley Willett.
I was able to protect 4 kids pounding at my door running from a shooter, but I am struggling to protect my own kid from bills from our state legislatures. I was a school counselor at Townville Elementary when a shooter drove onto the playground and fired his gun multiple times. I was in my office at the time and heard screams and banging of 4 first graders who had been separated from their class running away from the shooter. I hid them in my office with the lights off and pushing desks in the way of doors. I texted my family, and then I looked to see what I needed to do to keep those kids safe from anyone trying to hurt them. At that point, those children became my children, and I was ready to guard them with my life. I suffered PTSD as a result of the event. So coming to speak to you today is very tough for me. My voice may be shaky, but my resolve is clear. I grew up in South Carolina. My family has been in this state since the 1700s. I have lived and worked only in South Carolina my entire life. This state is my home, and there's never been a question of whether my family belonged here. Unfortunately, this legislative body is making it much more difficult for me to feel like South Carolina is a welcoming place. I have a child who is gender diverse and under the transgender umbrella. My child has been out for over 2 years, and this is a small part of who they are. They are also a straight-A student and an artist. They are thriving with the support of family, teachers, coaches, as well as therapists and doctors who love my child as I do and work within their own organization's standard of care to provide the best health care possible. However, trans and diverse kids have been shown to be easy targets, and we know the real target is the entire LGBTQ community. I know this because instead of addressing gun violence, you are fast-tracking this bill. Every kid we sheltered at that shooting mattered. Jacob mattered. No matter where they were from or who they were, many adults performed some of the most heroic acts that day. So what do you think we do for our own kids to get them the care that every major medical association deems as safe and evidence-based? We do what we must do because our kids matter.
You can see everybody behind you visibly shaken by that. You know, I've spoken with you in the past and know just a little bit about the story of the school shooting. And I'm not going to ask you to go into details here, but I do want to point out that you shared that you struggled whether to even bring that subject up as part of your testimony. What was that decision process like?
I felt like it's a story, and it's a powerful story. My kid's been affected by it. You know, we've all been affected by it. And the ripple effects of gun violence, especially, you know, a school shooting like that one, it still resonates with so many in the community today.